You intrigue me. Your articulation is reminiscent of Poe when you describe.
Well, who best describes those type of affairs than Poe?
So when you spoke of how you strangled the man, and you felt his trachea break and the saliva started entering his airways, and the lack of oxygen dimmed his eyes into unconsciousness.
Must you be so overt in public? I barely know you to trust you aren't trying to oust me.
Oh, does your brother know that you strangled that man? Does your school know you buried someone?
I mean more that you're being very explicit and loud to people that may hear.
I think you're safe, to be honest.
I see that handkerchief embroidered with an MA in your pocket. But you called yourself Megan Butcher, so the MA must stand for a name you'd rather not own, I'm taking. Maybe a Megan Astor? Heiress to the Astors?
For a teacher, you do seem to be sharper than most. Though from the writing, and how you have not been entrapped by the authorities, I suppose it makes sense. But I know you have your limits. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
We all have our limitations. I suppose yours is as far as your father's money.
No, interestingly, limitations can be bypassed. For instance, if you were to lose your index finger somehow, the brain instinctively bypasses the use for it and transfers it to the middle finger. So writing, which you love, is still possible along with all the other after-school activities you do. Anyway, where are my manners? Let's get back to why we're here then. So you want my help? Yes?
Yes. Why did you do that?
If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Perfect. So what I propose is that the best way to learn is to do and make it sort of a game.
Game?
Well, I think we make ourselves better by having another at our heels while we do so.
So, you propose a competition?
I don't like to sit on the sidelines of your endeavors. Games are what makes this worth it, Alistair.
So be it. What's the first step in this serial killing game?
You see, you're branding yourself a genre before you even figured your individuality out.
Begin with an individual, and before you know it, you've created a type. Begin with a type, and you find you have created nothing.
Fitzgerald, how uncouth.
I'm not the only one with quotes, you know. I read too.
How quaint. The mouse wants to play. I made the first move. I think now it's your turn. Be elegant.
Hard to do some with my hand in this state.
Oh, don't be so effete. It's only proximal phalanx dislocated from the index metacarpal. Shall we say 1 week? Meet here, same time? Have fun.